the decisions made by race officials and race directors always generate controversy in Formula One, but in 2023, criticism reached high levels. The regulatory body of the category, the FIA, was accused of lack of professionalism, leading to the creation of a new department focused on reformulating the approach of arbitration and sports supervision. The novelty was announced in September last year with the promise that the department would bring more consistency and competence to decisions. Led by experienced Formula One Commissioner Matteo Perini, the goal is to train the next generation of Formula One commissioners and create a more robust structure to deal with the challenges of a sport as dynamic as Formula One. Nicholas Toumbasis, director of FIA's monoposts, stressed the need to professionalize the group that today largely depends on volunteers. It's unfair to rely on people who do it with a good heart, he told motorsport.com. According to him, the idea is to establish a full-time or part-time body of commissioners who can analyze decisions and procedures in more depth outside of race weekends. This new approach includes a more powerful remote center designed to monitor infractions and review decisions with greater precision. Toumbasis pointed out that this does not exclude current volunteers but seeks to complement their work. We want to make sure that all decisions are made correctly and identify where we can improve, he said. Despite the criticism, Toumbasis argued that the analysis of the commissioner's decisions points to a greater consistency than many believe. He acknowledged, however, that the number of experienced commissioners is still insufficient, which has motivated the creation of training programs in several categories such as F1, rallies and Formula E. With a clear plan for the future, FIA seeks to balance tradition and innovation. The transition to a more professional system may be the necessary step to restore confidence in their decisions and ensure justice in sport. Do you believe that these changes will bring more credibility to the FIA and Formula One? It is not always easy to identify the exact moment when an opportunity seems possible. For Lando Norris, however, this feeling was closer than ever in the last season. The young Briton, who's been growing as a force in Formula One, believes he is ready for the biggest challenge of his career, to beat Max Verstappen and win the world title. But before entering the battle for the championship, Norris reflected on how close he came last year. In an interview with MasterCard executive Raja Rajamana during the World Economic Forum, he detailed the experience of being only 44 points away from Verstappen during a critical phase of the season. "I could smell the win, it was within our grasp," he said. Although the gap has widened after a memorable performance by the Dutchman at the São Paulo GP, Norris closed the season with pride, helping McLaren become constructor champion for the first time in 26 years. The Brit, however, made it clear that the goal goes beyond collective trophies. "As much as I want to win the Constructors' Championship every year, the selfish one inside me wants the driver's title," he confessed. For him, the key is in combining individual talent and a tireless team behind the scenes. "You need a good team behind, and that's exactly what I have," he confidently stated. That collective spirit is one of McLaren's pillars, but there's no room for accommodation. Norris emphasized that recent success has not led the team to relaxation, but rather to greater determination. Often, when things start to go well, people relax. At McLaren, it was the opposite. Everyone became even more focused and determined to seek something greater, he revealed. For Norris, this approach is essential to keep the team competitive in such an unpredictable category. He noted that even after success, the team remained motivated to find solutions and improvements. They turned expectations into motivation. It was not a simple matter of repeating what has already been done, but of seeking something new, he explained. Now, Lando Norris is ready for the next chapter. With a sharp mindset and a dedicated team on his side, he believes that the 25th of may be the year in which he will finally reach the top. But does he have what it takes to dethrone Verstappen? And you, what do you think? Leave your opinion in the comments and take the opportunity to subscribe to the channel to follow the next updates about this rivalry and all the news of Formula One